Hey everyone, this is Adam from Mecanto Reviews. Today I'm very excited to bring you this demo of Rocket Builder. We are right now looking at my review page, but we will move on from this page very soon and into the members area itself, and from there we will take a look at the Rocket Builder product itself. But I wanted to bring you in here first just to briefly go over what Rocket Builder is all about for those of you who may not know. It is a drag and drop WordPress website creation tool with over 75 pre-made templates included. If you get the OTO, then you get another 100 templates and monthly updates as well. And there's also over 180 web elements, which is basically elements that you can bring into your website as you are building it or editing it. So it is very possible as well to build a website from scratch. You do not necessarily need to start from a template, but if you do, there are many templates and many different niches, so it's always good. You can also combine templates, which I thought was cool. And you know what, right off the bat was most impressive to me about this product was its value, because in giving you over 75 basically, and you're going to see in a moment, I can kind of show you down here, but you're going to see in a moment that these templates are beautiful. They're professionally designed templates. Some of them have video motion backgrounds, like, you know, if we go over to PayPal, for instance, you'll see an example of one of these video motion backgrounds, and you'll be able to do the same type of thing with a Rocket Builder site if you purchase it and develop a site with Rocket Builder. So if you can see here, you know, how this, you know, it's basically a video in the background of the website. You can do the same thing with Rocket Builder. A lot of authority sites are doing that now. Here's a look at the elements, some of the elements that you can choose from. As you can see, there's quite a bit of those, but you're going to see all that momentarily anyways. But anyways, the price point of this product is basically the same as purchasing a single premium WordPress theme. And you know, that gives you one template, one design. Basically, you're not going to use it over and over for different websites because you don't want all of your websites to look the same. For example, this site, Mecanto.com, I purchased a WordPress theme that cost a little more actually than Rocket Builder, and I only used it for Mecanto.com because I don't want it, you know, all of my websites to look like this. But if you have over 75 templates, every site could be unique. In theory, you might not ever need to purchase a WordPress theme. You know, it really depends on you. But with that said, this is the members area for Rocket Builder. I had some trouble logging into the members area all day until this point, and apparently that's because they basically had a flood of purchases come in, and their members area could not support it, but they have addressed that issue. It's running very well now, and I'm sure going forward there will be no issues in terms of that, or as far as that goes. As you can see in my members area, now remember I did not purchase the OTO, which is simply more templates, so I can still show you from a functionality standpoint everything that this does. I did, however, purchase the developer version, which means I can build I can use Rocket Builder to create a website for my clients and sell it to them. Okay, and sell the website to them. These are some of the add-ons I can use basically. But there is a light version as well where you basically can create up to 5 websites using Rocket Builder for yourself only. I felt the developer version was better value, but that's just me personally. So there is my developer version download. It comes with video training and it comes with theme documentation. So I'm going to show you those real quick before we go into the product itself. Okay, so the videos, the training goes to this channel, and then inside this channel you're going to find 14 videos. You click the link that I just did, and they're conveniently sorted in this playlist here, basically, you know, in the order of which you would install and set up Rocket Builder. Okay, and then you also have documentation here. Let's see, you have documentation, general, demo content, header, pages, slider, and page options. Some of them have multiple sections. On and on it goes. But you can follow this documentation if you like to get started, or if you're more experienced with WordPress and WordPress themes and plugins, you could probably do this on your own. Like the initial setup process I've done on my own, and I'm not going to go over that part of it with you. What I'm going to show you is the part where the plugin has already been installed on my site and we're going to use it. Okay, so here we are inside of WordPress, and once you have Rocket Builder installed, you're going to see it here, and if it's activated, you're going to see this active label on it as well. And the first thing I'd like to show you is, and actually before I say this, you also need to enter your license key before you move forward. All you need to do is go to Appearance, Rocket Builder Options, and it will prompt you for your license key. So once you've done that, I'm going to show you one of the next things you could do. You could go right into choosing a template and building a site. You can also import one of the demo sites, and these are pretty much templates as well. So when you want to import one of the demo layouts here, pre-made demo layouts, you come in here. Here's the drop-down menu. You can choose any of these, and depending on the layout, some of them take a little while to import because of all the attachments that come with them. So what we're going to do is select one of them. I'm going to pause while it's being imported, and then I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like after we've imported one of these templates. But right now, let me show you what it looks like at present. Basically, this is it. If I were to refresh the blog, you know, this is basically what it looked like right after I installed it. There's nothing there. I mean, you know, there's really nothing there. Some old posts that I had from a previous installation of something, you know, because this is the website I use for testing plugins and themes. So this will change. So keep an eye on this and take note of how it looks different afterwards when we bring in one of these pre-made layouts. So I'm going to go in, choose, let's go with, oh man, so many options here, I don't even know. Let's see, see what Copywriter is all about. So I'm going to choose that one. I'm going to import it, and then I'm going to pause while this is all coming in and then show you the end result. Okay, so after you have imported your template, it's going to give you a confirmation, all done. So now we're going to go back over here and we're going to refresh this. Okay, we're going to refresh this page. It's got the, actually, while I was offline, I actually restored the original WordPress installation with the Hello World post and sample page. So you know this is the original WordPress installation here. But now obviously I've added more since I've imported this theme. We just haven't seen the changes in effect yet. Now before I refresh, I want to make sure about something here. Excuse me, I'm going to go into reading and make sure. Okay, I'm not sure if I want my front page to be home, but I think this is a setting from the demo. So I'll leave that alone. I think that's what the demo has changed. So I'm going to go ahead and now reload this page. And we'll see what the copywriting template looks like. And as you can see already, here we go. Check that out. Really cool, right? I mean, we've got the video background. I don't know about the yellow personally. Obviously, all of these things you can change. Everything has changed though, okay? And you know, you can go in and change as much as you want, or you can kind of roll with this layout as well. Now, let me show you one more, just to show you how many different styles and layouts you can get out of Rocket Builder. So when you want to change your demo template, it's very important that you go in here. I found this out by watching the videos and reading the theme documentation. You want to go to Tools, Database Reset. And when you come in here, you want to select all and enter this code that it gives you. And then you want to reset tables. And now when you do this, what's going to happen is we come back to our website and refresh. And what are we going to see? We're going to see the original page once again. Okay, the fresh installation. Now we come back over here once more. And this time I want to check out, let's say, I think the beauty niche. That's a popular niche, right? It's a big money niche. So we're going to once again import attachments, import demo data, pause while that's happening. Okay, we're back, and once again we have the all done confirmation. You get these new notices up top. You can easily close those. It's telling me I need a database upgrade for PrettyLink, which is a different plugin installed on my blog. It does not come with Rocket Builder, so I'm not going to worry about this. But it's just a matter of upgrading my database. But just to show you, it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and deal with it real quick. I'm just going to click on that. Literally a click of a button and we're done. So let's deal with this permalink as well. Basically, anytime you have a new blog, you do have to set your permalinks. I like to do a post name. Okay, so what we've done, now that we've dealt with that with 2 clicks of a button, what we've done over here is we've changed the theme once more. We're going to reload it. This time you're going to get the beauty theme. And what I want you to keep in mind is how many different looks we can get out of Rocket Builder. I mean, see, this is really modern, and I really like this one a lot more than the copywriting theme. I mean, check that out. This is highly professional. I mean, this is incredible. I really love this theme. And this is just one of 75 or more different themes that you can get out of this one theme, Rocket Builder, which comes at the price of one. The same price as one WordPress theme that only gives you one layout. Of course, so these menu items were added. So, you got your About Us section. I mean, this is just, this is so cool. I genuinely mean that. And I do have to say that I'm a lot more impressed with the beauty theme than I was with the copywriting theme. But I'm just going through this and discovering it with you. I don't know. What do you think? Should we do one more? I think kind of interested to see what else we got. I don't want to go on forever, but gosh, I don't know. Tell you what, we'll probably do that in another video. For now, let's just go in, because what I want to show you now is that once you have imported a template, and you don't have to import a template because Rocket Builder comes with 170 different elements, so you can start from a blank canvas and create themes that look like this one. But what I want to show you is that if you do import a template and you need to modify it for your own business, so you have your phone number in there, your address, your all of your information, your logo right here, for example, you can easily do that. Now this is where the drag and drop page builder comes into play. and that is what we're going to get into right now. Okay, so we have our theme set up or installed, I should say. And we chose the beauty theme, and so the next thing we do, come over to Appearance, Rocket Builder Options, and we kind of go through everything. This is where you can kind of tweak the layout even more. You can set the width, you can change the style, the button styles, change your background here, use an image, and you can choose if that image is stretched, tiled, whatever. And you can also change your fave icon. Then this is where you would go to add a new logo. What I'm going to do here is actually grab my Mecanto Reviews logo, just because it's really the only one I have handy. So we're going to select the file, come over here, view by details, view by date. There we go. Okay, so these are all the images that were imported with the theme, by the way, when I chose this beauty template. So I've chosen the logo. Now, in this case, it's a JPEG, so it has that white background. It's not transparent. So if we're to take a look at our website now, what I might end up wanting to do is choosing a transparent logo, unless the area that logo appears on is white and it looks like it is. So we should be fine. Now, if this was pink, I would use a transparent logo, so it would look more in place. Sticky headers, optional. These are all optional. Text logos, something you could do instead of an image logo, of course. You can link your logo to the home page. Is something I like to do. So we're going to save that change. And just like that, simple as selecting your logo. Now that's pretty standard with any WordPress theme, but you know what I like about Rocket Builder is it kind of takes you through the page setup process step by step in a way that really makes sense. And as you can see, here's my logo. It blends right into the site. No problem at all. So then we come down to the sliders, and you can set your slider settings here. Okay, and then you have the advanced section. And this has to do with your page builder, who has access to the page builder. Some people have multiple, let's say you have a team working on a website and you want, the administrator has different access from the editor, and so on. I had to pause the video there for a second. Had the dog barking in the background, pretty loud. So, anyways, I was just saying that if you have multiple people building your website, working on your website, you can kind of give different people access to the builder here, who the builder will be visible for. Okay, content and display order. That's nothing big there. That's just whether it's going to show the Rocket Builder page builder by default, or the WordPress default editor by default. I mean, this is part of the reason you purchase Rocket Builder, so I would say Muffin Builder, which is the name of their builder, should be your default. I wouldn't change that. You can remove content padding, math, animate, and again, all of these are I've really lost it here. All of these are described in greater detail in the tutorial videos that come with your purchase. I'm just kind of going through the pages themselves. Okay, so that's pretty much the advanced features. You come over to header and subheader. There's another thing that they went over in the videos, but as you can see here, there's a lot of different header styles that you can do to change. Now, for example, right now our header style is this. You kind of have this margin at the top, and then the header comes in. There's padding on the left and right, or large margins on the left and right, and that can be changed. For example, I can go to a classic modern, a classic header. I don't know if I should, okay, classic header. And then when I come in to refresh the page, you'll see what happens. Now, I don't know if my logo is scaled for this header size, but we'll see in a moment. That's something you have to keep in mind too, how it works. So now, just like that, our header is at the top. We don't have that margin, so I kind of like that, but again, you can do so many different things with this, and that's one of the great things about Rocket Builder. You can even put it on the left, right. You can even put it at the bottom. It's whatever you want to do. You can go transparent. So, it's something to think about. Okay, we got full width options, background image options here, sticky headers. Okay, you could do subheader, and there's also extra features as well. When you talk about extensive, this is a very extensive theme, but at the same time, it's very easy to use. As you look through this, I guess I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like there's nothing really confusing about this. Everything is laid out for you, as I said earlier, in order. It's not like, you're setting things up like, you're setting your blog page layout, and then you're going back to your header, and then you're going to SEO, and then you're going back to, something that just doesn't seem very intuitive. It kind of flows, and I think they did a really good job of building this interface. Okay, you have sidebars. We're already pushing 20 minutes here, and I know, when it gets to a certain point, it just gets kind of boring for anyone, so I'm going to kind of just go through these, as quick as possible without really skipping too much. And here's the blog and portfolio setup. Set up your blog here. And so this is a layout for the blog page. Now, these are modern layouts that you've probably seen. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any blog posts here yet, so I can't really show you how it would look if we chose, for example, one of these layouts, the tiled layouts, right? And I have like 5 different posts, and we see how that looks on a blog page. But by the next video, I will have those things, and we will be going into the more advanced features and whatnot. But for now, just know that there are several different layouts that you can choose from. And again, it speaks to the overall flexibility of this theme. You can also choose which page on your site you want to be the blog page. For example, if you create your own blog page and give it a name, you could select that to be your blog front page here on that drop down. And so that's pretty much choosing how your blog itself is set up. If you have a blog, it's not absolutely necessary, of course. Just as a shop is not absolutely necessary, but some of you might want to use Rocket Builder to build an e-commerce store, and that's absolutely possible as well. Once again, you choose the layout of your store items, your store listings. You would need, what's that WordPress plugin called? I believe it's WooCommerce. You would need that installed to be able to run a shop, but that happens to be a free plugin. Once you get that installed, Rocket Builder is fully compatible with WooCommerce, so you will have no problem. And there is even some demo templates that are basically storefront templates that you can use, and they come with Rocket Builder as well. So that's if you're going to build a shop. As you can see, again, you got the add to cart options here and product listing options. So everything is covered if you want to use Rocket Builder to create a store, website, an online store. Okay, here's your pages settings. Not a whole lot there. Your footer settings are here. It's 100% mobile responsive, so you could set up how it's going to respond to any mobile device in this area. And of course, your all-important SEO settings as well. This is where you could plug in your Google Analytics, your remarketing code, and anything else you may have. Social, also very important. You can get all of your social networking profiles linked up to Rocket Builder, to your Rocket Builder website, and I do mean all of them. All of the major social networking platforms are listed here. All you do is plug in your link, and that's going to help. Also, in terms of SEO as well, it's good to have a website that is highly integrated with social media. You can add add-ons and plugins over here. Got Pretty Photo, Retina.js. And here's where you can change the overall color and font scheme of your website. And then, of course, you can add custom CSS and JavaScript. And you just simply paste the code in there. That's for more advanced users. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to wrap up this video. What we're going to do in the next video, maybe I'll post that probably in the next 24 hours. And what I'm going to do there is basically show you how you would go in to a poster page and work with the Rocket Builder page editor. As you can see, I have a lot of Hello World posts from all the times I probably reset my database. But if I went into one of these, I'll kind of give you a quick preview, basically what's going on here for the next video. You come into here now. This is the difference between Rocket Builder and a standard WordPress theme. So this part of the page should look familiar. You know, it's the editor. You just type away and whatnot. But when you scroll down past that, here comes Rocket Builder into effect. This is where you can add sections and really structure your website. You can add the elements. You can really optimize it however you want. And I'm talking about SEO optimization so that you can get it to rank. We're going to go through all of that stuff in the next video and kind of go build a few pages together. And that's pretty much it for this demo. I do want to remind you that if Rocket Builder is something you are interested in or you would like to look into it further, I am offering a really big bonus package on my review page, which is linked directly below this video. You'll see direct link that goes to my review page, not the sales page, because if I were to link you to the sales page directly, you would not be able to get any of my bonuses. So keep that in mind if anyone links you directly to the sales page without offering any bonuses at all. But if you go through this review page, I'm going to show you the bonuses that I'm going to send your way if you purchase Rocket Builder through any of the links on this page. Now, the truth is I've offered these bonuses as well for some of the other products I've reviewed, which is why I understand some people may have some of them, some people may have all of them if you really have a lot of things on your hard drive, but I've got you guys covered because below this list of bonuses, I have a link where you can go in and choose your bonus products that you would like to receive if you purchase Rocket Builder through my page. Now, you can replace a couple of the default bonuses that I have listed here with others from the list, or you can replace all of these with custom selections from my list, which is linked right here as well. So then you just follow the 3 steps to claim your bonus and you're off to the races. I generally send these within 24 hours. There are rare exceptions to that, but for the most part, I try to get them to you in 24 hours or less. So that's about it. I hope you were able to kind of get a look inside Rocket Builder. That's the main reason we did this video. I hope it helped you in that regard. I hope it helped you come to a better decision about whether Rocket Builder is right for your online business. With that said, Thank you again for supporting me by watching this video. I hope you do subscribe to my channel. With that said, have a wonderful rest of your week.